Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? This your boy HP, you know what I mean? We back in the building, babes, you feel me? We back with part two. This on how to arrange the beat that you just made. So it's time to turn it into a song. We want to put the drops in there, you know what I mean? Let that beat come in, come out. Let's get straight to it, you know what I mean? No talking, let's go. All right, so let's say you got your beat made and everything. You got your sequence and everything put together like how you wanted to. You feel me? So you want to go to the arranger, tap on the arranger, and you may be starting off with like 8 bars or 16 or whatever, right? But you really want to turn it into a song, so you need more bars, okay? So right here from the last video, I turned this to a 32, but we need it actually longer than that for a full song, all right? So I showed y'all how to double it, but I'm gonna show you again. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to the edit button right here in the corner. You see where my finger at? Boop, boop, boop. Edit right there, or the pencil. Tap on that. Hit double length. Bam. Hit double length. Once you do it, you see it turn to 64. Double it again. Now, 64, that's like if you want one verse, all right? But if you want to put like 2 verses on there, you want to double it, all right? So we double it again. Bam. That's enough for 2 verses right there, all right? So on the last one, I only had one plug-in on here, but I had to double up the plug-in just to give y'all an example of, switching the beat up and everything. So I just doubled it and made it into a different thing. All right, so let's say in the beginning you want your intro to come in. You might just want the piano playing or something. You feel me? So what we want to do is, let's listen to this first so we can see where I sound, how we sounding. Hit stop, hit play. Now right here, you can turn off the count, because you ain't gonna need that on this. All right, so we can take the play start off. Bam, we don't need that. Okay. So going back to the arranger. All right, so we finna play, see how it sound. Now this ain't got the count in there. Oh, it still got the beginning. All right, so at the beginning, we just want the piano to come in. You know what I mean? We don't want all the extra stuff. So what you want to do is you want to double tap up here where it say bars. Boom. All right. That's going to bring you to your looper. All right. So right here where you see 1 to 28, you see that? We want to tap the 28, turn that into an 8 or a 4. It depends on how long you want to go. So I always do 8. So let's do 8. Bam. Hit enter. Bam. Now, if that number all the way off, you want to turn this to a 1 and then do an 8 right here. Because sometimes if it's higher, if this number higher than that, it ain't going to do it. All right. So make sure your looper is off. You want to have this off. And this is the bar that you just minimized. All right. Okay. So you have to make sure this right here is right where you want it to start deleting. All right. And you want to go here. Tap on the one that you want to take out. So I'm taking out that first. Then you want to go over here to where it say erase. Where the erase? The erase over here on this side. All right. You want to hit erase. And you want to hit do it. Do it. All right. Go to the next one. Erase. Do it. Go to the next one. Erase. Do it. All right. Now, if you decide that you want that back on there, you can always hit the undo and it will put it back on there, all the way back. All right. So we're gonna hold shift and hit redo. Bam. So when you hold shift and hit the undo button again, it'll redo what you undid. All right. Okay. So let's play it, see how it sounds. No, start, hit play, start. Remember, I always hit this button. All right, so that's the intro, and right where that drum come in at, that'll be considered as the chorus, right? So we want to move that over to where the chorus start. You don't have to move it right now. That's if you're ready to take something out, but I just moved it over just to be moving over. But anyway, what you really want to do is you want to hold the shift button down, and you want to hit set. All right, first let's move this to the beginning of the bar, the line. You see the cursor? We're gonna move that to the beginning of that, right there. Hold the shift down and hit set. Now what that do is, that's letting you know where your chorus gonna start at. That's putting a little flag up there, all right? Then you play it. All right, so on this one, I'm just gonna do, sometimes I do a 16 bar chorus, but we're gonna do an 8 bar chorus for this. All right, so by me doing an 8 bar chorus, it might be shorter than 128 bars. So let's see. Should I do this? No, I'm gonna do a 16. I'm gonna do the 16. I'm gonna do 16. So we're gonna go hit the shift button again, hit set, bam. So that let me know that's where the verse come in at, all right? So we're gonna let that play, go for another 16, and then come back in with the chorus. All right, so you can hit play starting from here because you want to start. If you hit play start, it's gonna start all the way from the beginning. But if you just hit play, you can just start from right there. So that's where I want my next chorus to come in at. So I'm gonna hit select, hit shift, and hit bam. All right. So we're gonna let that play again. So get close to there as possible. Then bam, once you get on there, you want to hold shift again, hit set. All right, so now it might be starting to get confusing on what you got going on. So you can start naming these right here. So you in order to name them, you can tap into there. Boop. Once you tap in there, tap right here where it say locator. Right? So you see these are your locations right here. So the first one you want to put chorus. So I just put C1. Here, do it. The next one put verse. So I put V1 for verse 1. Do it. Then I hit the third one. Put C2 for chorus 2. And V2 for verse 2. All right, go back to the exit out. Now you got everything labeled right there. Okay. So now we at the verse 2. Now we want to put in the second chorus, so we're gonna play from there. The third chorus. So now we're gonna put in the the third chorus. Hit shift, hit select, so locate. Then we're gonna go on name this bad boy so we won't get confused of what's going on. C3. Do it. All right. So that's it right there, right? Okay. So you'll let that play to the end of that, and then you can always tighten up, cut off the rest of them bars. You feel me? Just by, if say the song too long, right, and you want it to end, all you gotta do is just take this down, and it'll cut the bars. You see how it's shortening it up? So that's like a 16 and then a little 8-bar tail out right there. All right. So that's how you do that. All right, so it'll still have that little extra length on the end of there, but like say if somebody want to add another verse on there, then you could just add more bars on there like that. But you know what I'm saying? So let's make it easy. Alrighty, so once you got that done, now let's go to, we got the intro part, we got all the marks made. Now let's start editing the verses. All right. So usually on the chorus, you want it to be playing full fledged. So I really don't mess with that. So by the time the verse come in, the first half of the verse, I want it to be different than the second half. So let's say we want to take out the first loud part of the instrument. All right, the first one that we made. So we're gonna now. Okay, so this right here, wherever this at, this what it's gonna delete. Okay, so if you got this short like that, it's gonna delete that. If you got a short right there, it's gonna delete that. All right, so tap on that. Hit delete for whichever one track. Hit the delete button right here. Erase. And then hit do it. Bam. So let's double tap on that so we can bring that over. Hit play. So that sound kind of weak though, but I'm gonna leave it like that because we ain't finna go through all that. So we finna delete the hi-hats out of there. All right. So let's erase. Boom. And hit play. See how it sounds. So on that last one, we want to take out the hi-hats and the drum, the kick. So we gonna hit tap on the one we want out, man. Hit erase, do it. Tap on the next one, hit erase, do it. All right. So it looked like it took a big chunk out of that, but I just wasn't playing it right there where the other space at. All right, so we're gonna go back. Tap on that, go back. So we can hear our sound. Hit play. Alright, so I don't really want the sound full-fledged on there because I want that to come in on the chorus. So we're going to erase the second one to I guess it's going to just switch up the beat. Erase. Alright. So let's hit play. So we're gonna do the same thing on that drum part on that bottom. Oh, what? Let me see. Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing on that. We want to take these out. Erase, erase, and erase. And hit play. Alright, so on this one, we're going to switch it up a little bit. Let's see. Now, you can make this as long as you want. So on this one right here, I'm just going to take out that second one. And just take that out. Okay. Boop. And we just going to let it ride like that. Alright. Alright, you see how I had made that? Hold on, let's see. 1, 2. Oh, it sounded like it should have came in quicker right there. Let's see. No, that's 4 balls. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it's all still playing the same. It sounded like it should have stopped right there, but it's good, I guess. Alright, here go the second chorus. The third chorus, I mean. Alright, now let's say this the outro right there. Bam. I want to take all the other stuff out. So this was a quick video. Real quick. It ain't too much to it. And then that boy just gonna play out like that. I know y'all see them little boys right there, but it's gonna stop right there. That's fading out. All right, that's it. All right, so y'all see how annoying that sound is? That So on the next video, I'm gonna show y'all how to turn them annoying sounds into something that sound fire. You feel me? So that's gonna be with adding effects and stuff in there, and how to automate the effects and everything. So that's gonna be on the next video. Make sure y'all stay tuned. You feel me? It's up. Let's go. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. You feel me? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, go follow me on my other platforms, too. I put up the wrong. So, yeah, the MPC and that, these kind of work kind of different. You know what I mean? So, when I hit that save button on that MPC, it's save. I ain't going through all that. You feel me? That mug go straight to save. Straight up. So make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and Kick. And I'm on Twitch too, at HP7 Vlogs on Twitch. All right. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.